Hey guys, welcome back to ACA. It's been a while. We've had sort of Christmas, New Year, and we've just had Chinese New Year actually. So, Kung Hei Fat Choi.
To
our Asian viewers out there. We've decided to come back with a cigar that we've had resting for a little while, so we're trying to give it the maximum amount of chance for it to sort of be ready for our review.
Yours has been resting for a little while. Mine's maybe 2 weeks.
Oh really? Oh okay, so
yeah.
okay, mine's been resting for a month and a half.
Hopefully you have similar experiences.
So Nate's has been a couple of weeks, but so we decided to review the Bolivar LE for 2018. I always terrible at pronouncing it. Is it Soberano? I'm probably
Soberano.
I'm butchering the pronunciation, but
it'll be on the video title, so
yeah.
No worries.
So it's a Duke size, so 5.5 inches, 54 ring gauge. So beautiful cigar size for me. I love the wider ring gauges. I'm really excited. I've actually cheekily smoked one of these already, so I kind of know what I'm in for, but this is actually Nate's first experience, so it'll be interesting to get his real initial reviews. But I'm excited about this one. So yeah, what do you get from the cold draw? What are you getting?
I'm not getting a lot. I'm getting I'm getting kind of like a molasses.
Okay.
It's a very kind of rich molasses off the wrapper, but off the foot and off the cold draw, it's more. I'm getting that really fresh smell that you get off of new cigars, especially from the foot, which is not too surprising. But I'm not getting a whole lot from the cold draw.
Okay.
Looking forward to this. I think.
Yeah.
You and Kurt smoked these before, and you thought they were really good. So this is going to be the determining factor whether or not I buy a box of these. So
okay.
So my wallet's probably hoping that they're crap, but
yeah. Well, I'm not going to tell him what I thought, but construction on these are great.
Yeah.
There's a sheen on them that's really nice. So mine came from MSU JUN 2018. So about 7-8 months on them. So yeah. That's the box code of mine, so I don't know what's yours.
Yeah, I don't know what the box code on these are, but yeah, these cigars are stupidly tight packed. That's probably the reason, at least for me, my draw is quite tight.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to struggle with it, but yeah. So
well, let's light them up. Let's see after the first third, and we'll come back to you with our first initial thoughts.
All right, guys, we're back at the end of the first third now. I don't know, Johnny, to me, the first couple puffs, I was getting that really kind of rich toasted almondness I know that you talk about a lot.
Yeah.
But you get this kind of, it is a new cigar, it's 2018, so I was getting a bit more of almost kind of a grainy kind of richness there. I think that tends to kind of go away when cigars age a bit, so it wasn't unpleasant. Actually, I quite.
For me, it's interesting because I was getting sort of the cold draw gave me sort of quite leathery sort of cedary notes, and when I first started puffing it, I didn't quite get any of the toasted almond stuff. It was a really smooth, creamy sort of first couple of puffs, which was great. Very nice. Probably about half an inch in, I started getting the nuttiness that I really enjoy, the toasted almonds, and so that was really enjoyable, and I've been getting that sort of all the way through for the next sort of, all the way through now for me, so I really enjoy this. That's what I look for when I smoke a Cuban, and it's very much a Bolivar. For me, I am getting the Bolivar flavouring, very similar to BBF.
Agree on that.
Yeah.
It's definitely a little richer. I think what I was trying to say before as well, I was getting a little bit of a saltiness, just very subtly, kind of around the edges there. I'm really excited for what this cigar may be like in a few years' time or so. I think it could really develop into something amazing, and getting more of some of those chocolate kind of flavors there. It's been smooth throughout the whole thing. I think what I was trying to say earlier around the kind of graininess aspect, as well as it's not unpleasant. I'm not talking about a pepperiness there or kind of like a spiciness or anything. You know, it's just different. Again, you know, everyone has their own kind of flavor profiles,
Yeah.
things that they like. Again, I enjoy that. So yeah, so far so good. The burn's been really good on these.
Yeah, great burn. I mean, Nate's ash is a lot whiter than mine, but it's been really, it's been really good. Mine's a bit more tanned, but no, it's been perfect. Like, it's been a really good. I mean, he's only rested his for a couple of weeks. I've rested mine for about a month and a half, and it's been great. Like, really good construction on these, and the aging potential already. Like, I know it's a bit early to say, but I personally feel that these are going to be beautiful. Like, a couple of years down the line.
Yeah.
Already.
I've already decided I'm going to buy 2 boxes of these.
Yeah.
So.
Luckily, I've already got 2 boxes, so I might have to buy some more though, because these are actually. We'll talk about price point later, but I feel that pretty good value for an LE. Like we were talking earlier about the comparison to a Talisman, really. Like, because I feel out of the 3 LEs for 2018, I think this is probably the higher end out of the 3, I guess.
Well, you've tried the taco already?
Yeah, I've tried the taco as well.
I haven't tried that one yet.
I don't know, in my personal viewpoint, I feel that similar to like 2017, the Talisman was the top end of the 3 LEs that came out.
Well, you say that. I prefer the Party Guest right now.
Flavor-wise, no, I'm not saying, I'm just saying rankings of price point to, like, you know, whatever it's meant to be. It's not, then I know they're not really the hierarchy of it, but I feel that the Bolivar is probably at the top of the 3 compared to the Upman and the RYJ Taco. But I still feel that value for money, these are I mean, for us, we can personally get 2 of these for 1 Talisman, and you know, according to Nate, like, the Talisman is still far too young to smoke, whereas these already are beautiful, like straight out of the box, which is great signs for even aging. You know that you're starting with a great cigar, and it's going to get even better with age, because it's got the strength, it's full bodied, and it's definitely, you know, similar lines. If you like a BBF, you're going to really enjoy these.
Yeah, definitely. I'll say, actually, one thing I was saying earlier as well is because these cigars are so well packed, one thing you guys might want to watch out for is not making sure that your humidors are not, you know, the temperature and the humidity is, you know, I knew that's going to happen. Perfect timing. On screen, yeah. Making sure that your humidors are, you know, you're keeping them in, you know, that, you know, 18-degree range and, you know, 65% humidity, because if these, you know, are getting a little too warm and a little too humid, the wrappers will definitely bust. So yeah, keep that in mind. These are ones to watch out for in that regard as well.
But the construction's great. Like, it definitely is a really well packed cigar. So very solid. So I mean, that only fell off after about 1.5 inches, basically. So yeah, you probably see my live reaction, my face dropping when it dropped. But no, really nice. So
I'm gonna make that into a meme. Just fair warning.
Okay. Well, looking forward to. We'll come back to you probably. Final third? Should we do the final third? Or?
Well, let's see.
All right, we'll see what happens, and then we'll let you know how it develops. Welcome back to the final thirds. So yeah, we thought we'd smoke it through, because, to be honest, for me, hasn't really. There wasn't too much difference between second, third, and
there's not been a hell of a lot of evolution.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, final thoughts for me, it's great stick. Like, had a really good smoke. Got a lot of the flavors that I'm always looking for in a, you know, good Cuban, real toasted almond notes. There are actually some hints of a slight bit of saltiness, like not as much as Nate's, but I got a slight hint. I had the occasional sort of raisin sort of flavour, which was good on the Retro Hell. It kind of reminded me of the. Nate's not heard of these, but in the UK they have these things called raisin Weetabix, like these little mini Weetabix, and it just reminded me of that. I don't know, it's very strange. It was a bit wheaty, a bit raisiny, so really nice sweetness. But yeah, strength is great, like still full bodied. I definitely would say really good aging potential on these. So yeah, what do you think, Nate?
Yeah, you've got a giant beetle hole like going right through the. Yeah, I pretty much agree with Johnny what was saying. There's little hints of saltiness there, kind of a little subtle, really subtle sweetness. I reckon that'll probably go away with a little age. It's a very full-bodied cigar. I'm actually getting slightly cigared out here. I don't think I'll be able to have another one after this, so if full body cigars are not your thing, this is probably not the stick for you. It's been very smooth. There's no rough edges. There's no kind of pepperiness, no spiciness there. You know, no kind of bitterness. Yeah, it hasn't evolved like, you know, significantly from start to finish. It's been a very good smoke. I'm really looking forward to how these develop in the future.
Yeah.
This has actually been so this has been 90 minutes now.
Yeah.
Johnny's smoking this a little bit faster than I am, but if you're a slow smoker and if you're having a good conversation, I think you could probably push this to a 2-hour smoke, which is actually I guess not that surprising given how well packed they are, but given like the length compared to some other cigars, like maybe a double Corona or something like that. I mean, typically we probably do those in about 90 minutes.
Yeah.
As well, but overall, yeah, really good smoke.
Yeah. Price point wise, these are 25 US a stick. As I mentioned earlier, you can basically get 2 of these for a price of 1 talisman, and if I was personally...
How much are they a stick again?
25.
25.
So for me personally, I think they're great value. For an LE Bolivar, 25, great price point. If you can sort of get a stick, or I mean even 10 boxes, I don't think they're too crazy like priced. I think that's the beauty of some of these LEs where they only come in 10s. It's actually a lot more affordable to pick up a box, and so if you can, I would definitely recommend investing in these. They've got great potential. I mean, as I said, they smoke great now, so I can't wait to see what these taste like after like 3, maybe 5 years. You know, I think that'll be really interesting. So yeah, definitely stock up if you can on these. Ratings wise, I would put this in 89. I'm going to give it an 89 because it's been great. Really, really good soak. Great burn, great construction, beautiful. Yeah, 89 for me.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that. 89, maybe even 90. I think when these have got a little bit more age on them, they're definitely going to be, you know, in the 90s there, unless you get a really terrible box. So I'm definitely going to buy 2, no question.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I from what I've heard, sort of other people, other reviews that I've seen online, everyone's been really positive about these. So I think at the moment it's, you know, good to get them now. The first production run. I think because they've only just started coming out in about November, so yeah. I think now you can still pretty much get the early production boxes. So I think, yeah, great, definitely highly recommended.
All right, cool. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next review. Thanks, guys. I hate you. Literally. It looks so strong. Not many outtakes in this one.
That would be outtakes.